All is a very little word. A-L-L. 3 letters. Not some letters, not just a portion, not just a little bit, not most of, but all. It encompasses everything, everyone, no exceptions, no limits. All. The summary of the law. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and, Jesus adds, your neighbor as yourself. Now Jesus says that is a commitment, not a suggestion. An obligation, not a choice. What would it mean if we tried to do that? How would we manifest that word into our lives? What changes would it make? How would we live our lives differently? So our question today is, I wonder if for us, all of us who are here, does Jesus shape our lives, or do we shape our faith to fit our lives, our lifestyle, our prejudices, and our personal viewpoints? All, every ounce, our heart, the total energy of our heart, God and neighbor fit. In fact, in the first reading it said, take these to heart, my soul. The deepest part, the very core of our sacred totality of who we are. And our mind, having the mind of Christ, not the eyes of our culture and what works. And then our neighbor. Who is our neighbor? Jesus says, anyone with whom we share the image of God. Now I wonder who that is. All people who walk this earth. It's not based on worth, the quality of life, intelligence, beauty, health, sickness, moral development, or religion, color, or sexuality, or geography. We don't need to go up to heaven to know God. God has come to us in the image of the invisible God. And knowing what God wants is simple, but doing what God wants is not easy for any one of us. So sometimes there's a distance between who we say we are and how we are each and every day in this world. And that gap between what we say we are and who we are needs to be closed in here. So we come here because we know who we should be and who we ought to be. We also know what we should not be. This may be a good week to close that gap, proclaiming the message and declaring to whom we belong. Does our faith shape our perception of the world and others, or do we fit our lives into our own protective little bubble? It's so easy to delude ourselves. Our mutual love, and in particular our concern for those in need, will enable us to be recognized as true followers of Christ. Love of God and love of neighbor. Those two laws hang together. The law and the prophets. They hang not on a clothesline, but on a cross. God bless you.